We haven't seen a big surge in RSV or influenza. What we are seeing a lot of is rhinovirus, which is the common cold virus. And that's always there. I mean, the kids are back in the classroom again and it's circulating. I haven't seen the latest statistics. It's the first week in November. I'm sure by the end of November we'll see a rise in RSV. Let me take this opportunity, though, to say that if your child comes in with a breathing problem that they're wondering if this is asthma or if it's a virus, and the person wants to do a throat swab for strep, tell them no thank you. Strep doesn't cause any of these noisy breathing things, etc., etc. That's point A. Point B is many labs have a simple swab that looks for influenza, RSV, and of course nowadays SARS-CoV-2. That's a quick and easy one, and it's point of care, so you get very rapid results. If this is a one-off illness for your child, not a problem. We've excluded the important ones, even if they're not necessarily treatable, or even if treatment is not necessarily indicated. But if your child has a history of every time they get a cold, they have trouble breathing, or it's noisy, or whatever, and you're going to the Emerge a lot, ask for a full respiratory virus panel. It's going to cost you more. It's going to cost your insurance more, but that's very helpful to the pulmonologist or the specialist that you see in kids with repeated such illnesses, because if I am faced with a child that's had bronchiolitis, which is the Emerge or office diagnosis on 3 or 4 times, and every time a full virus panel has been done and it's been negative, then I got to think as the pulmonologist, maybe there's something else going on and it's not really an infectious illness. And then that launches me down another pathway for investigation. Whereas if three out of the 4 illnesses, we found the virus, then we have our explanation. It might also suggest the possibility of some underlying pulmonary airway lung issue. But the point is, if your child has a pattern of repeated illnesses, then as a pulmonologist, I like to know what the virus is. Not that they're strep negative, and not that they were negative for RSV and influenza, because that's not particularly helpful in repeated illnesses.